Hello and welcome to the introduction video for our sewing machines here at HHPL. Today you'll learn how to safely and confidently use the Janome sewing machines. Whether you're mending, quilting, or just starting out, this guide will get you sewing in no time, no matter your skill level. Before you turn on the machine, let's go over some key safety tips. Always turn off the power before changing the needle, presser foot, or making any adjustments. Never use it near water or aerosol sprays. Don't use the machine if the cord is damaged, or if it's been dropped, or isn't working right. Children are welcome to sew, but they should be supervised at all times, especially when near or using the machine. If anything seems off, ask a staff member for assistance. Let's set up the machine. Plug it in and switch it on. Next, get the pedal and plug it in, placing the pedal on the floor where it's most comfortable for you. Before you get started, let's ensure that a needle, thread, bobbin, and proper pressure foot are loaded. Choosing the right needle is key. Use size 11 or 14 needles for most sewing. Use fine needles for lightweight fabric, and use a blue tip needle for stretchy, synthetic, or delicate fabric to avoid skipped stitches. Always test your needle on a scrap piece of fabric before sewing. To load a different needle, use the provided flathead tool and turn counterclockwise on the screw to loosen. When you load the new needle, make sure the flat side faces into the back of the machine. Insert the needle and turn the screw clockwise to secure it. To load your thread, follow these steps. There are also numbers which you can follow on the machine. First, take off the circle disc which will hold the thread in place on the top of the machine. Then, slide the spool of thread on so that the thread is being pulled away from you and going over the top of the spool. Next, put the plate back on. Now guide it around number 1, down through the number 2 slot, around the number 3 flange and up. Pull the thread so it catches in the eyelet of number 4 and pull it back down. Next, guide the thread through the metal hook under number 5. Then guide the thread around the small metal hook above the needle. You can either manually push the thread through the eye of the needle or follow these steps to use the automatic threader. First, pull the tool down. Next, guide the thread under the first notch. Then pull it up to the right side through the small metal hook. Hold tension and push the tool back up. Now there will be a small loop behind the needle. Pull that loop out and guide the end of the thread down through the middle of the presser foot. And lastly, pull the thread away from you. Next, let's set up the bobbin. If you don't already have a full one to use, here's how to start from an empty bobbin. First, put the thread onto the spool pin on the back right side of the machine. Bring the thread to the left and wrap it from back to front around the tension wheel on the left side of the machine. Next, bring the thread over to the right and poke the thread through one of the holes in the empty bobbin. Trap the thread to the side of the bobbin with your finger and using the line of thread coming from the tension wheel, wrap the thread around the bobbin until it's held on without using your finger. Put the bobbin onto the bobbin winding spool with the thread being brought in from the top of the bobbin. Next, shift the bobbin over to the right and then the machine will be in the mode for you to start winding it with your pedal. Once that's set, you can cut the end of the thread and you're ready to load it. To insert a bobbin, remove the cover and drop in the bobbin with the thread running counterclockwise, or so that it looks like the letter P. Next, pull the thread through the notches and leave about 6 inches out. Snap the cover back into place. If you need to change the presser foot, follow these steps. First, raise the needle. Next, press the lever on the back to release the foot. After that, snap the new one into place. If you need more space for thick fabric, try lifting the presser foot a little higher than normal. Next, let's go over some cool features on our machines. First, the reverse stitch button, which reinforces seams by sewing backward. Next, the auto lock button, which automatically ties off your stitches. After that, the needle up down button, which keeps the needle where you want it when you stop. And lastly, the thread cutter button, which trims top and bobbin threads automatically, no scissors needed. This machine isn't just for straight stitching, it's packed with options for buttonholes, blind hems, zippers, scallops, smocking, cross stitch, and more. Use the LCD display and arrow buttons to choose and adjust your stitch type and length. Always test settings on a fabric scrap first. Having issues? If your top thread shows on the bottom, tighten the top thread tension. If your bobbin thread shows on top, loosen the tension. Make sure to clean lint and thread bits out from the feed dogs and bobbin area regularly. If you're still stuck, don't worry. Just ask our staff for help. And that's it. You're ready to sew. Make sure to switch the presser foot down before sewing. Use the speed control slider to adjust your max speed, slide right to go faster, and left to slow down, and step on that foot pedal to start sewing. Pro tip, start slow until you're comfortable. Feel free to explore all stitch settings and features. And if you need more help or want to learn more, check out the link in the description or ask a service desk. Thank you and have a great day.